Hello friends, welcome back to another weekly vlog. That was the worst accent in the world, I apologise. Cleo! That blame Nicole at work for having that in my head. And now it's in my head and it's one of those sounds that it's like, oh no. So easy to do, but I can't stop doing it. But anyway, I digress. Hello. I'm starting this vlog on a Sunday because I'm going to meet Travis Baldry next weekend. And I'll be travelling down to... Why did I think of Mexico instead of London? I'll be travelling to London on the Saturday, travelling back on the Sunday night, on the night coach. So, I don't know when you're going to see this. But on the Saturday, I might get some reading on the coach, it depends. But Sunday definitely will be reading. So, I thought I'll just come on early and tell you what I've got to read. Did you know? Yes, I do. But. So, essentially, I have 9 books to read next week. But we could do with just reading 6. I'm lying. I've got 7. Anyway, we're just gonna go through what books I've got to read, okay? And then we're gonna figure it out. Okay. So next week, vampire vlog time. So for me, spooky season is technically the whole of like October, November, December. Spooky / Christmas. You can mix them together. My whole vibe is Nightmare Before Christmas. If I can have that all year round, peak. But we have finally reading caught. I have had this ready to read since Yalk. Was it even before Yalk? It was before Yalk when I went to see Becca in March, was it? Jesus. We went shopping to Forbidden Planet. I think it was March. For Becca's birthday that we went up. I had this waiting to be read. And am I going to be rereading it very early next year? Yes, but I don't care. I also have The Coldest Touch, which is Queer Vampires. And the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, which is a gem wreck, but also this whole vampire vlog situation was put together by you guys who voted for these 3 out of the 5 that I gave you the options for. So 2 of those I have on audio. One's a physical read, Coldest Touch is a physical read, but I will be getting Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires on audio, and I already have Caught available ready to go. I'm also starting Gezel, which is a really small book, and me and Jem are splitting this over 5 days. So this will be started on Monday, finished by Friday. Jobs are good and Bob's your Uncle Fan is your aunt. That's definitely going to be a hit that I'm getting done this week. And knock it out of the park. This is like dark British history, death cults, dragons. The whole shebang. Spooky season, spooky dragon book. Why the hell not? I also have The Unbound to read. This is another physical read. Have I left my physical read till the end of the month again? Yes. But I have physically read the other ones. And what else have I physically read this month? I'm going to be reading physically The Witches of Ash and Ruin. So it'll be fine. This live show for this one is going to be... I don't need to finish this week. I could run this into the beginning of next week if needs be. But ideally, I would like to get the majority, if not all of this, done this week. I then also have The Bane Chronicles. I need to double check with Becca when the live show is for this one. But I think it might be the second week, second week. I don't know, 1st or 2nd week in November is going to be the live show for this one. I hate the fact that it's so shiny. But this is one I have to read. I think this might be easier to digest because it is literally just Magnus's short stories. But we'll see. I do also want to get Bunny read this week. Yes, I know that is also a what the fuck kind of book. If I like it, I might get the physical copy, but I've currently got the Kindle version. And I was debating whether or not to get it on audio, but I don't think I'll need to. I'm just gonna read it. So I'm gonna hold up my physical TBR for you right now. These are the physical reads that I want to get read this week. And then you've got a Kindle on top of this, which is Bunny. Oh, and also technically I've got Priory as well, but that's only 50 pages a day. That's nothing really. And this, we started this, I will be starting this today. Today's Sunday, did I say this? And hopefully I will finish this today, but if not, I'll have that to read as well. But if I do, I'll just have these to finish. So I'll definitely will get Girls read, and the vampire books. I know what I mean, this is the chunkiest thing I've got. I read Crave in a day, I read Covet in like 2 evenings, I read Crush in a day. It's I don't like these fleckled? I've got Strictly in my brain right now, I don't like deckled edges, but they've all got deckled edges on the hardbacks. Is it deckled? Is that the word? Anyway, them are the books I've got to read this week. I'm also need to get some other books read. This God of Gods and Discovery of Witches. I'm like 300 pages into this. I'm supposed to be doing it for that All Souls read along, but I've totally put that on the back burner with the amount of books I have to read this month. And this God of Gods, I don't think we'll be doing the live show until maybe the second week in November, to give me a chance to reset myself after this crazy month that I've had of reading. So if I get all the books read that I want to get read this week, I will have read 26 books this month. That's not including this God of Gods and Discovery of Witches. That's just getting through the books that I've literally just shown you, which is doable. So I've read 20 books already. Have I? 19? I've read 19 books each already. I can read another 7 books this week. Have I? I can't remember. I don't know, because I do all this. I do this. I'll get organised and I'll write down all the books I want to read in the month and the month that I want to read them in on my core pile. I'll pre-fill it. But then, obviously, I'll fill them in the ratings as I go. But because I just, like, look at my reading stats and it shows, like, 27 books, or 26 books, that includes the ones that I haven't read yet that I've just put October next to. So that's backwards, but there's a couple of ratings that I've not done on here yet. So we're looking at about 18, 19 books already, 6, 7 to go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of them. The 7 that I'm going to read are on audio. 1's an ebook, which weirdly I do read quicker than just physical without audio, which is strange. I don't understand how it works, because technically it's still just a physical read. I need to sort out the live shows with the girls as to when what live shows happening when. But yeah, that is my intro for this week. I'm going to head off, finish editing this week's Vloggeroonie, and then I'm going to be diving into Witches of Ash and Ruin for my witchy vlog. And yeah, we're gonna see what this week holds. Hey, sorry, I didn't let you know what my prompts are gonna be fulfilled for this. That doesn't make sense. I didn't let you know what was going on readathon wise with this week's prompts. So Witches of Ash for Spookathon, wave 4, I'm gonna count Witches of Ash and Ruin for a hardback and a new author, and then Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires as an audiobook, a new author, and also Ask a Friend, because I'm taking Ask a Friend as a friend rec, and it was Jem that's told me to read it, so I'm gonna count that for that. So providing I get those 2 done this week I can get to the end. I know you only need one way 4 prompts, so I could technically do it with Witches of Ashram Ruin, but I just want to get as many points for Cougars as possible. I'm on Team Cougars. I don't think I ever told you this, but I'm on Team Cougars, and last time we checked we were ahead, so that's a good thing. And then this week, Court and the Bane Chronicles are going to be vampires, and then Bane Chronicles is demons and gods, demons and angels. I did mention this in last week's vlog, the clip I've literally just filmed. I was looking for something with Merfolk in, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I was going to try and fit into Killer Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, just as a reread, to try and fit in the prompt, to get the prompt in, but I just don't think I'm going to have time with everything else I've got going on. So yeah, readathon wise, that's the situation for this week. And then for Gothtober, if I can finish Gerzel and Witches of Ashram Ruin, then that will complete Gothtober for me. Gerzel I've put down for read a book with fire language in the title, and Witches of Ashram Ruin is a book that I forgot I had. So all the prompts fit what I've currently got going on, and then if any that I read this week can fit into the Royal Readathon prompts to get more points for villains, then I'm going to do that as well. I still need to log my other points, so I'm going to go now because I need to log my points for Royal Readathon, because I've logged them for Spookathon, and I need to edit my vlog, and then I need to get reading. So we're now on 8 o'clock. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, I'm sorry I can't sing. Do 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 do. I'm coming in to give you an update on my reading today. I started this, I did. I can't remember where I got to though. I think I'm on chapter 14, which is about here. It's taking longer than I expected to. Yes. I might be more than, might be further in than that. Possibly. I don't know. I was audiobooking whilst working today. I have also started Gerzel, and so far I'm very confused. We are only 4 chapters in. We're only 44 pages in, which is about here. And things are occurring. It is quite dark, and I am loving the like Arthurian sort of vibes and historical vibes. And I should have kept this for November. Would have gone for Once Upon a Readathon. Anyway, this is good so far. I'm enjoying it. We're just getting to know the characters, and we're just getting to get a vibe of the book. It is very dark though, so if you want a happy-go-lucky kind of book, this is not it. But I'm very intrigued about how this is going to go, because it is only like 250 pages, but it is part of a series. I'm guessing that this whole situation is going to be the sort of build-up to an introduction to people. I'm guessing it's introduced quite a few people so far, but can we just appreciate? I'm doing a live again, aren't I? Can we just appreciate though the audiobook narrator for this? Creepy AF. Creepy. The voice of Gerzel was like, ooh, sends chills down my spine, but not in a good way, but also in a good way, if that makes sense. Like the voices that he does, the actual like guttural villainous voice that he does for Gerzel, who is the evil dragon being thing in this. Dude, when I heard that, I was like, ugh. It is quite, because if you okay, so if you're like me and you visualize it in your head playing out like a film as you're reading, then the fact that they describe, okay, so there's cannibals in this, death cults. So you can kind of describe, they describe people's bodies in a state of unalivedness, and not so together. Don't read while you're eating. I knew this going in, so I'm warning you going in, but so far I'm enjoying it. I really am. Caught. It says on Scribd I'm on chapter 37. Am I on chapter 37? We know not. But I listened to quite a bit of this today at work, and it's not slowing down, is it? It's just dives straight in. If I'm on 37, I'm actually here. But we know not, because Scribd doesn't always go in chapters, in the right chapters, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm trying to read the back of this without, wow, the end of this. No, it's definitely not right, because this goes on to chapter 174. And this is 181 here, so I don't know. I don't know where I am. I am partway through Caught, and I can't give you much on that because that's book 4 in a series, but I just know that pain's gonna come and my heart's gonna be ripped out my chest and I'm gonna want to cry, and I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. And there's a bit in the last book that I forgot happened that I was just like struggling with at the beginning of this book. So this doesn't bode well. That was already very much in my feels at the beginning of this book. What I do need to do now though is I have filmed my November TBR, and for once it's not a 20 book long TBR. There's some books that I've got that I want to get in because of book clubs that I host, podcasts and read-along books that I'm getting for read-alongs I'm involved in. But the rest of the books are all just like tentative. So I only have like a solid 5 books on my TBR that I'm definitely have to read. I think it's only 5. So yay for me. And the rest is going to be basically I've got some books that I want to get to, and I'm just gonna go through the readathon prompts and just pick out. I'm gonna try and get like 2 prompts to fit a book. There's no scoring system in this, so I don't know why I feel the need to do 2 books per prompt. 2 prompts per book. But in my brain, if it was points, I'd get more points for it. So that's how the brain's working. And I'm also just doing my Once Upon a Readathon. It's not really a spread, it's just me sticking stuff in. So this is the Once Upon a Readathon intro, and then the prompt point system, and then the start of the quest. And then there's like a prompt per page, but I'm going to write what book I'm choosing for that. And then the first one of the Western Readathon, I'm going to read Twice Shy. So I need to listen to a song from Singing in the Rain, and I think I'm actually going to choose one of the recommendations from Chloe and Meg, because why not? They've recommended them, therefore I listen. Do you know? That's how it works in my brain. So that's what I've been doing tonight alongside reading. It's currently 10 to 10. Jesus. It's 10 to 10. And I haven't sent out the link for tomorrow's sprint yet. So I'm going to do that now because I forget. Have I sent out tomorrow's sprint? No. I sent out the podcast. Oh God, what is my life? We have a Discord ready and waiting for you to join for the podcast now. So that's the thing. I will link it down below if I remember. If Editing Lisa remembers. If Editing Lisa doesn't remember, then you'll just have to find it on the Twitter. What else? I need to pick up this book tonight. This is going to finish. This is going to finish. This is going to finish. This is going to finish off my week. Nope. This is going to finish off my witchy vlog. I can't speak. And I haven't even started this yet, so that's the thing that I need to start tonight. I'm going to head off now, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and sort out the rest of my life. I'm going to sort out the rest of my life. I actually, before I sit and read, I might actually just try and edit some of my vlog for the witchy vlog. There's not that much to edit, I don't think. I've literally just given you quick updates as far as I remember. So it won't be that much to edit, but I have also tonight just filmed my November TBR. So I need to get that edited as well. Because I ideally want everything edited and done for my Wednesday and Friday videos. Because on Friday I'll be double checking and making sure I've got everything packed for London. Because I'm going to see Becca Gaga. I'm going to see Becca on Saturday. She's making sausage casserole. Yeah. Do with dumplings. It's gonna be so yummy, yeah. I'm going. Tatty bye. Hi, guys. Tuesday live show is on Last Sprint. I've only got 30 minutes. Well, I don't even have 30 minutes now. I have 19 minutes to film this clip, so we all know how I can talk. I started Witches of Ash and Ruin and I've soft DNF'd it. I just wasn't picking up what it was putting down, and it's stressing me out. But something I'm really enjoying are the impeccable dark and grim and gory vibes / historical vibes that this book is giving me right now. This is giving me life, also death, cults. I love it. It's so good. Me and Jem are buddy reading this, so when Jem finishes the pages, we're going to have a discussion on what we've said so far, and what we've read so far, should I say. This is a really short book. I'm just taking it all in. I feel like it's, if you like dark, I will say it is dark from the offset. At the moment there are no characters in this book that you are supposed to like, but I really do like that. There's a certain way of writing those types of characters but still keeping you engaged and still keeping you interested and enjoying the book, and Anonymous is currently doing this for me. And again, the narrator, oh, the voices just make me cringe so hard, because the voice of Gerzel, or Gerzil as some of these people pronounce it, just, but it's good, if that makes sense. In my head I can imagine this really creepy dragon that just eats humans and just is Satan. Just evil, pure evil. It's ugly looking, like, you know, scaly, and like not the pretty dragons that you see on TV sometimes. It's the dragons that look haggard and like worn away, but also very like domineering and like kind of like a Smaug kind of size, I'm guessing. It's all these visions of dragons in my head. I'm loving it. But again, I'm a very visual in my brain reader, so this is, maybe that's why Witches of Ash and Ruin was not doing it for me, because it's literally just talking about relationships in a school, and they were in a class talking to a teacher, and they were like travelling in a car. And when you go from like death cult vibes to vampires and werewolves and dragons and gargoyles to immediately witty and hilariously funny Stepford Desperate Housewife vibes to sort of quite low key, it's throwing me off. So this is another reason why I'm not reading as much next month. I know I need to slow down. And when I'm on a roll, I enjoy being on a roll, because there's so many times where I just feel like I don't read at all, and that's just not interesting to watch, is it? I'm not overkilling things, but I just think that there's certain books that give you the energy that are kind of like similar, like fantastical energies. And does this make sense? They give you the same kind of feelings and intrigue. And then when you go into like a low-key book that's supposed to be sort of like slower and more like, I say low-key again, low-key vibes, it just doesn't, the energies don't match and it's throwing me off. Basically what I'm saying. I've also read my Buddy Read pages of Priory, and I'm now officially 40 pages ahead of where I was last time, and I'm really enjoying this now. I'm still not 100% sure if it's going to be a 5-star, that will all depend on how it finishes, but for me, this time round, I'm paying attention, I'm enjoying it, I'm loving it. Iad is a great character for me, but still, I'm getting the feelings that none of these characters are really good, because the intentions behind what they've done, they've been like sneaky. But again, Samantha Shannon has a way of engaging me in the story, and there's following multiple people, and there's a guy called Nicolaes Ruse. I hate him with a passion. Leave the dragons alone. That's all I'm gonna say. Why would you do that? Anyway, before I end up going off on a rant about Priory and tell you something that you shouldn't know in this spoilery, I'm just gonna say that. And Iad, I'm going to use her shortened name because I don't want to butcher her full name. She is probably my favourite character. I do like Sabran. If you read this, you know what I'm talking about. I do like Sabran, but there's something about her that I'm not a fan of. And yeah, Nicolaes can just get in the bin. My thoughts on Priory so far. I haven't started anything else yet this week. Keep your eyes peeled, ears open. I will be updating you soon. Look, have I updated you all today? No. Have I read? Barely. But we're gonna do an update anyway, because this is what we do on this channel. We weekly vlog. Good, bad, ugly, all the in-betweens. Hello. Ignore the her. Ignore the hair, ignore the hair, ignore the hair. I have read today's Buddy Read pages of Gezel. And I have also read today's Buddy Read pages of Priory. And I am loving both. I don't know what the readings are going to be yet, but it's at least a 4. So these are really good. And I am vibing very well with this. That is that on them. I can't give you much on either of these because, just the thing, that nothing that I've not already said. Obviously, we all know the struggle bus that I've been on with completing this weapon. But this, Human Eating Dragons, Death Cults, there's a character called Hannibal. It's kind of an Arthurian retelling, in a way, but dark. That is all. Full thoughts, feelings and ponderances on Gezel will be on an individual review once I process thoughts. Okay. And then, the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Let's have a look at what I'm currently on. I am on chapter 15. The voices in this make me want to talk like this all the time. And I know that I can't do this accent very well, but I like it. So we're gonna go with it, okay? This is now going to be one of those accents that I do now and then. Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I discussed this on the podcast. I'm not going to continue to do that accent because my voice goes really high. And I can't dial it back at all. I don't know why, but it goes up here, and that's not my natural voice. My natural voice is like an octave deeper. I don't know if an octave is a real thing. I'm gonna stop talking like this now, okay? I loved it. I love this so far. It's very eerie, and things have happened that make me just go, bleh. The chat back and forth. One thing I will say, I'm not a huge fan of, because she's kind of emotionally cheating on her husband. Her husband is very distant, and I don't know if it's just that he's a workaholic, but it doesn't say that he cheats on her or anything. Not that I would agree with cheating on him just because he cheats on you, but he's just a workaholic, and she's feeling unloved, and then this illustrious, mysterious man arrives in the town called James, and is like, ooh, we can join a book club together. Well, can I join your book club is what he says. We all know from the get-go that he might be a vampire, but based on the blurb, he's gonna bite her neck. He's gonna gnaw down on that bone. Okay, I told you, I said I was gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, but I'm on chapter 15. Okay, I'm gonna stop now, promise, for now. Yeah, I was gonna read some more of this tonight, but I'm really tired. We had an issue with the podcast where I thought Becca's whole 2 hours and 14 minutes of discussion had just not uploaded. So for those of you who don't know, I use Riverside to film the podcast so that we can take the video and the audio for those people that want to watch as well as listen, and it uploads each person as a different track. So me and Jem were like the individual tracks, and it's like 2 out of 3 tracks are processed, and I was like what? Because as soon as we ended it, a flag thing came up with like a red exclamation mark inside a triangle, which is never good, saying that Becca's browser was blocking the upload. And I don't know why it seems to have to upload everything locally on each individual thing and then bring it together. I don't know why it does that. I don't understand, Riverside. If you could explain why you do this, please let me know. Because like there's 2 months in a row where I have literally almost had a heart attack for the fact that I thought that we'd lost the footage. At least I'm not going to have to do, fingers crossed, I'm not going to have to do what I did last month, which was individually download each track, match the audio to the video, and then match each audio and video track to each other, which took me forever. I was up till 3 AM trying to get that edited and then uploaded and scheduled on time for the 1st of October. It was struggle bus limited, and I'm surprised I got it done, because I am not that tech savvy when it comes to sort of like matching audio and the whole shebang, like matching 3 people's conversations, because I know at times we do talk over each other, so that was quite difficult to sort of match up the talking over each other bits as well, so that like it like was a coherent conversation between all 3 of us within it. Seriously, do not recommend doing that. Unfortunately for us, there's no other podcasting service that allows you to record videos and audio at the same time, unless they want to charge me $79 a month, which I'm not paying. I'm sorry, bitch. No. Anyway, that's the by the by, sidebar. That's what I've been doing tonight for the majority of this evening, is almost dying of a heart attack. Because I thought we'd lost like a full person's podcast footage. And I've got a stitch in my side and I don't know how it's arrived. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go with the vampire books for the rest of this week. I'm definitely going to finish Girls, definitely going to finish Priory. Those are priority reads. Ideally, I want to finish the vampire vlog this week, because the witchy vlog goes up on Sunday. I'm filming tomorrow. For this month though, I still need to read the Bane Chronicles, and I need to read this, and I need to read the Unbound. I need to read the Unbound before the 9th. So it's not a massive deal that I need to get it finished this week. It's just ideally. I know I've read a lot this month. It's like over 20 books once I've finished Priory and Girzel. It will be like 21, I think. It's good, but it's not the goal that I set myself. So we'll see. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires is actually on audio, so that's good. That's helped me get through it a bit quicker. The same with Court. I haven't read any more today, but I did read some more yesterday. But that is a 700-page beast. That might be a book that I listen to on the way down to Becca's or on the way home from Becca's. But then again, on the way home I'm on a night coach, so I might not be in a position of awakenedness to listen to Court. We shall see what we shall see when we see it. But I have until Monday to finish. I might upload my weekly vlog on Monday instead, and then leave this vlog running until Monday, and then upload it as Wednesday's video, so that I can get the full month of October in here. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, why do we got this fucking stage? I don't understand. So I'm not going to read any more Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires tonight, because I don't want to stay awake all night, and the eerie feeling that this book is giving me is not the one. Today's not the day, and I am not the one. I've also been planning out my videos for Vlogmas, so I've got series to start, series that I put down again, and series I finished. So So one of those is a different video. I don't know when it's gonna go up. I don't know when it's gonna get filmed. I think I might film those ones once I've planned my December TBR, so I know whether or not I'm gonna finish any more series or start any more series before the end of the year. And that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to do what I did last year with Vlogmas, which is like film the first 2 weeks and then film as I go from there on in, because that was stressful. And I have weekly vlogs that I need to make sure that I get done. Do you know what I mean? And I need to read in the month of December as well in order to produce said weekly vlogs. There's that. There's that. That is everything from me at the moment. I think those are the updates. I'm going to go update my vampire vlog, because I don't think I've got any footage for that. Well, I have, but I'm basic as fuck. Anyway, see you soon. Hello. Let's move you out, because this is not appropriate behaviour. This lighting is weird. I am weird. This is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what vlog this is. I'm doing too much. I am going crazy. Reading update. Let's just do an overall reading update. Let's make this clip my weekly vlog clip. And next time I decide to do multiple vlogs at the same time, remind me of this time when I have to remember to film multiple clips. Also malting. So hello, happy Friday everybody. Yesterday I finished The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. This is now going to be a regular accent that I do, and I am so sorry. Sorry in advance, I don't want to dance. I know that's not the lyric, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know what accent that was. It is what it is. This was 5 stars for me. 5 fucking spooky as fuck stars, and I have no idea what is going on with my life right now. It's not a fantasy, and it got 5 stars. I know that Contemporary has been getting 5 stars recently from me, but this is neither Contemporary nor fantasy. Jem was very happy, as you can imagine. I don't want to spoil things. As you can tell, I kind of love the accents of these women. I will say, so it's kind of like a typical southern housewife vibe, and expect misogyny, sexism, racism, classism, descriptions of gore, descriptions of not so pleasant bodily situations. You've got the ick about things like that. Then it does get described, and as I've continuously said, it plays out in my head as if I'm watching it on TV. So for me, some of these gore scenes are very visceral, and that is why I thought somebody was in my flat and they were going to grab me under the bed and kill me. But you know, it is what it is, and I really enjoyed it. The way that it leaves this is like there could potentially be not necessarily a sequel, but a follow-on of some kind, like a companion to this. I don't think it needs it. 100%. Grady Hendrix, if you're watching, not that you are, don't. This is amazing as it is. Does it need a sequel or companion? But the way that it leaves it thinks that you know what could happen. It leaves it up to the reader to wonder what happens next. I kind of want to pick up more Grady Hendrix. Becca recommends Horror Store. And Jem recommends anything Grady Hendrix. She's saying My Best Friend's Exorcist, I think it's called. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. And then yesterday I put read pages together before I went to bed. And today is the last day, and I will be reading these after work. There was a line in chapter 13 and Mr. Anonymous. Just made me chuckle, but it also made Jem chuckle as well, about like masks. And I love how me and Jem both like have the same thoughts of the same thing. This is dark and also very descriptive with the not so nice parts of everything. Yeah, it's very dark, very none of the characters in here are good. I was waiting to see if we did find any remotely good characters, and I don't think there are. It is War Ravaged Britain, but it's so good. It is very, I can't wait to read Baden Hill. And also, it did that thing where the name of the book is in the book. So the next book is called Baden Hill. And Baden was just named in one of these chapters. And I'm like, oh! So now I know that Baden Hill, or think that Baden Hill, is going to follow a person that's there that was named in this book. And that's how it felt. I'm like ah! I love the little linkage, little linkages, brilliant. I also did read a few more chapters of Court, and I'm really, really concerned that this is going to go a way that I don't want it to go. And do you know when you're at that stage in a book where you want to continue but you don't want to continue? Because you feel that if you continue, people you adore are going to get hurt or have to do something that's going to affect the relationship, so that they might not get physically hurt and die, but they might get emotionally broken into a million pieces. That is the whole situation right now. Revelations have been revealed, and I've still not given Becca and Liv my full updates on recent thoughts, feelings and ponderances, which I'm going to do right now after this vlog clip, because I am on my lunch, and I need the next book so that I can just read straight after this. Please, Chessie Wolf, no more delays. Gracias, mi amor. And then, I say the only other book, I'm lying to you right now. That's not the only other book I've got to read this week. I still have to read The Bane Chronicles and The Unbound. The Bane Chronicles is going to be the main priority. I might take that to London with me, because I'm not sure what me and Becca are doing on the Saturday. I think by the time I get there, I think I have to faff around on the train because of strikes and stuff. And then by the time I actually get to Becca's, I need to read today's pages of Priory. So that will be my task for straight after work. What I'm going to do with that as well is just listen to my pages. I might see if I can listen to a little bit more today, and so let's see what Becca says, but maybe try and finish it today or tomorrow, because on Monday I don't think I'm going to have the brain capacity to do much of anything, because I get back into Huddersfield for 7:10. I need to grab some caffeination, come home and get a shower, and then log straight on to work for 9. I'm going to go and do a vampire vlog before I'm off lunch, and I'll see you soon. Hi, I'm on my way to London, on my way to London, and I haven't slept at all, but I'm on my way. From Amsterdam to happiness today. I will update you probably when I'm in London, when I'll go, there's a wild Becca, something along those lines. Bye.
You in the backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks, where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever.
Hello, I'm at Becca's. There is a Becca.
Hello, my shoulder just clicked out.
I've been here since about 2:30, but we've been chatting and Becca's been painting. I didn't want to put her on camera when she was literally painted herself. She was just like, I'ma just be a canvas at this point, is basically what she is. You probably will be surprised to anyone that has listened to anything that Becca's watched recently. But we're watching Free Guy, is it called?
Yeah.
Again for Becca, but first time for me. But it has Ryan Reynolds in, so I'm sure I'm gonna love it. We've just had some sausage casserole, so thumbs up to Becca for making me some sausage casserole. It was yummy. And yeah, tomorrow will be Comic-Con / meeting Travis Baldwin, my new best friend. And yeah, you're gonna see me looking a mess, bumbling like an idiot, but you know, it is what it is. I see some crying, likely. But I just thought I'd give you a quick update to say that I'm here, I'm safe. And we're watching Free Guy, and I'll let you know my update on whether or not I like it. I will like it, it's Ryan Reynolds. But yeah, we'll see you on the morrow. Hi! We're ready for Blogger, MCM, whatever it's called, Blogger Brunch.
MCM Blogger Brunch.
Doesn't she look pretty? Show the fit, show the fit. It's a pretty dress.
Love it.
I'm not sure how much you're going to vlog when we're in there. But it's raining outside, which is crap. Just done my hair, but never mind. Yeah, I don't know how much vlogging footage you're going to get. It's probably just going to be a bit of B-roll. But we just thought we'd show you what we look like. I'm wearing black, obviously. It's just standard.
I mean, I am too, but I've got a bit of colour.
No,
I've got like a colourful crystal necklace that I got in Florida.
It's very pretty.
I got it in Morocco, in Epcot. I got it somewhere in Epcot. No, I didn't. I got it in Animal Kingdom. Got it in Animal Kingdom. It is very pretty.
Very pretty. And I'm just the usual. But I'm so excited. Just in case you didn't know, I'm meeting someone called Travis. He's like my new bestie. And you'll probably see footage of me fumbling and crying at some point. Just love it. 5 stars. Read it. Get it. Read it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Just I'll do a little clip because.
And then I need to do my clip.
So you'll see us again soon.
I didn't vlog yesterday.
Oops. Right, bye. We're here, we're at Comic Con, we've just been at the blogger brunch and
now it's Comic Con time.
Now it's money spending time. Just check my bank, I've got enough money to spend some money here. I need to save some for when I come back again, mid-November. But it was so good, all the authors were lovely. And I might have got both books signed by Travis. We didn't vlog me meeting him because it was a bit awkward because it was.
She fangirled though. I wish I'd got that on vlog.
I went bright red. I felt my face going so red. It would have been worse had I not have had makeup on. But yeah, he was lovely about it though. But
and you should put the picture here over my face of that I took of you two.
He was. Oh, I can't believe I met him in person, and it was like it's so nice to finally meet you in person because we've messaged on the Twitter in case you didn't know we're friends now. I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna go walk around Comic Con
and spend money we don't have.
Yeah, love you all. Bye. Hi guys, ignore this situation. I am doing Halloween live sprints and I forgot to film my outro clip before I got ready. I'm just going to do a quick haul for y'all. I got a proof copy of The Luminaries by Susan Dennard, and this was from the blogger brunch that I was invited to with Becca. I'm so excited to dive into this. I wanted the hardback version. I will still probably purchase the hardback version if I like it, but I'm really excited to have this. Something else I acquired from Becca. This wasn't a Comic Con book. This was a book that was chosen by Danny as a book to read for my 12 books 12 prompts video. I didn't do good with reading that month. What I'm going to do in December is any books I've not read from my 12 books 12 prompts from the friends' recommendations, I'm going to revisit them. So there's the Hunger Games, there's this, and there's the Fellowship of the Ring that Ashley picked that I haven't got around to. So these are going to be in my December sort of catching up with my 12 books 12 prompts, because the prompt that Danny picked was also a book with pink on the cover, which this can count for. I did read a book with pink on the cover that month anyway, but it was just the book that I didn't get around to. Becca didn't like this, so she's on a haul on it and she gave it me. The other book was another uncorrected proof, and it is Leech by Hiran Ennis. This doesn't look like something I would generally read. It sounds more thrillery-esque than fantasy. So I've asked Jem if she wants it. I then got pins. So there's this one. And then this one. Can you see that? It says attracted to morally grey characters. I will leave the shop that this is from down below. They also give us a little business card. We did get other things in the goodie bag, like I've got an MI666 pin from the Shadow Service. I've got an official MI666 like plastic little badge thing. This says I'm officially part of the MI666, and if you don't know what that's about, get to know, because it's a great series. I've only read about 2 volumes that are out at the moment. The 3rd volume's out in February. The 2nd Travis Bolger book is out beginning next year as well. On to the books. So, book-wise, I got 4 books. So, first one, Volume 3 of Fullmetal Alchemist. So I now have volumes 1, 2, 3, 5, 17 and 18. So I'm slowly getting there. And out of my Waterstones vouchers, I'm going to get volume 4. So I will have volumes 1 to 5 and then 17 and 18. And then I got an indie book. Are you surprised? Really? No, you're not. You're not, are you? This is The Ascension of Karak by Robert J. Masters, and he also had like dragons on his stand and things, like ornamental dragons. I was very tempted to get some, but they were a bit out of my price range for right now. But he was also at the last Comic-Con I went to, like LFCC, he was down there then. So if I go to York again next year and LFCC's there at the same time, if they decide to do it at the same time, I think I might nip down and see if I can get one of the ornaments that he had. And for the next 2, I'm debating whether or not to put them on my indie shelf or my graphic novel shelf, because these 2 stunning hardbacks are volumes 1 and 2 of Nobody's Library. Try not to spoil anything for you. She had so many, and I mean so many, graphic novels that I was so tempted to try. And they were like £5 each, and honestly I could have gone crazy. But I need to see if I like her artwork first. She's created all of these herself. So the inside is just it looks more manga style. Give you a glimpse of the art style. I haven't finished The Coldest Touch yet. I will be finishing that tonight, hopefully. And I will try my best to get through Court. But I'm not sure how well that's going to go. But there's quite a few books that I haven't been able to get to yet. There's The Unbound, but that's not due until next Wednesday, I want to say. I've got The Bane Chronicles. So what I'm going to do, finish The Coldest Touch today. I will be reading The Bane Chronicles tomorrow when I'm at work. And Wednesday before the live show. That's the way it's going to go, methinks. That's what I'm going to do. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all very much. This is the work for tonight's live show. And yeah, I'm gonna head off. Go get some foodage before we go live at 7. And I'll start this week's weekly vlog tomorrow on the 1st of November.